Hi, this is Dr. O here again for Management 210. We're going to pick up on the idea of some major roles of managers. Last time we talked about some key functions of management, and here are some of the roles that are played by managers in the course of doing the work on a daily basis. The first is a role that we'd simply call interpersonal. Management is so much about people skills, about interacting effectively with people. So a whole lot of what goes on is going to be under that idea of interpersonal skills. And as we unpack the course, we see some self-knowledge, self-awareness, self-regulation skills as part of building really good interpersonal skills. So there's a big interpersonal role, really a set of roles. The next area is informational. Good management requires acquiring information, processing information, disseminating information. Information flows can keep an organization connected and working well, or if it's bottled up or garbled, it could cause some significant dysfunctions. And the third major area of roles is decisional. Managers have to make decisions, and sometimes it's made on very, very, very complete information down to the most minute detail. In other cases, it has to be made in kind of a quick time sequence, and so decisions need to be made on sometimes more limited information. But decisional roles are very important. So interpersonal, informational, and decisional. Those are the three big categories of managers' roles. Now, I'm going to take a look at something that you're going to say, why on earth is he having a vegetable here for a course map? Well, this comes from the fact that as I was working through the design of this course, one or two semesters ago, the way I wanted to teach it, I was drawing a map of the concepts, skill areas, insight areas that needed to be covered in the course. And I started drawing a series of circles. And as I used that map last semester, I started to refer to it as an onion map, although it had nothing to do specifically with an onion, but the idea of effective management requiring traveling through a set of rings. In a way, I think of this as inside-out management, because we start at the very middle and move our way out, needing to build skills and insights at each of those levels. So that's the idea of the onion. So I'll talk about the onion map maybe now and again through the whole course. So the middle of that set of skills is self-awareness. If we aren't aware to some degree of who we are and what we're about, what skills we have, how others might interact with us, with our skill sets and personality, we're going to be missing quite a bit. So having a firm foundation of growing self-awareness is going to be part of what we're learning through the course of the semester. Self-management, or self-regulation it's sometimes called, is the next ring. We understand ourselves fairly well, and it's making choices, managing our emotions, managing the way we interact with others. This is the idea of taking self-awareness and building to a set of skills that say, oh, I can control how I respond to situations. Interpersonal skills are huge, right? Knowing yourself and managing your emotions and the way you behave, very important. And engaging effectively with people, this is a skill that's never going to go away in the course of a managerial career, or even just in the course of a career that might go a different direction, technical skills or administrative skills in a certain way that might not be ascending a hierarchy. Interpersonal skills are going to be huge in your life in general, not just in your workplace, obviously. Team skills, so much of work that's done in business these days has something to do with teaming. And sometimes people are members of multiple teams at the same time if you're in a large organization. So the ability to be an effective team member an effective team manager and leader, key management skills. And then some management responsibilities take people to thinking in terms of an organization level. We start thinking about strategy, we start thinking about future directions at kind of a macro level. So all of these levels are important, and our course is going to take us through them. It isn't completely sequential, but more or less you could think about us moving through those first couple, 3 rings, and then we're moving further out, team skills, interpersonal skills, team skills, and then organizational skills, strategic thinking. And we're also going to be thinking about where our organizations function. What are the environments around us that we need to pay attention to if we're going to be effective in managing? So I'm going to call an end to this particular video, just give me that idea that there's different focal points to becoming an effective manager, and that's the way to think about your travel through the course. And then we'll talk about what environments businesses and other organizations need to be mindful about in order to be effective. We'll see you in the next video.